The follow-up question was MagicPage plugin creator Mike Martin states in a video that it's not necessary to rephrase content for local area pages of the same service, as Google expects the content to be the same, except for the city, zip, geo, metadata, etc. And we'll rank those pages anyways. What's your experience and take on this? I think I pretty much just explained that. I'm testing that right now. It's logical. It makes 100% sense to me what Mike is saying. And that's, Mike is the one that started to sway my opinion on this, to be honest with you. It was, I've had a couple of private calls with Mike Martin over the last few months. And he was really the one that started to sway my opinion on that. And so I'm giving it a real test right now with some of my own projects. In fact, we have the Build with Bradley group, which is a MagicPage group, a mass page group period. But, you know, I'm using MagicPage plugin. And that's one of the things we're trying to test in that group. Okay. Would it be a good strategy to start with only one page of content and then try the MagicPage plugin to let it create the semi-unique local pages? And if they don't rank, then rephrase the content later. Thanks. Yeah. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Ruggs, is right now what I'm working on is I've built a couple of sites. I've got 2 sites in particular that I've built that traditional WordPress sites that I've had really well optimized content that my blogger created for me. And right now, like, that's where I started to say I'm actually just having a hell of a time getting some stuff indexed right now. And like, it's across multiple sites. So, but that's my strategy for the first couple of months that I started using MagicPage plugin. And it's like 3 months into it now. In the first couple of months, I was trying to build a site from scratch with MagicPage plugin. And like, I struggled going through the YouTube channel, and like Keith Best has a bunch of training on it and all this. And I mean, I went through hours and hours of training, and I just was struggling with the MagicPage plugin setup and everything else, like as far as like trying to build the sites with it. And then when Herc Magnus came on and was talking for Mike's group, and he was talking about Zagio, which we're actually going to have Herc come on in 2 or 3 weeks, I think 3 weeks as well. He's got some pretty cool stuff going on also. But during that webinar, he mentioned that build a regular WordPress and get it ranked first. Once you get it ranked for like one location, then you add MagicPage to start building out location pages surrounding that location. And then you can expand from there, right? And that was the missing piece for me. Like, that made it click. I was just like, oh shit, that's exactly, like, that made sense to me. And I had missed, for whatever reason, for months, I'm not kidding, for like 2 months, I went through hours and hours of content trying to figure out like how to build the sites the best way, what was the most efficient way. And I was just struggling with it. And when I heard that, it was just like, okay, now I get it. So I completely changed my strategy. I nuked, essentially, I deleted my other sites that I had started to build with MagicPage plugin, and just went the traditional route of just building a site manually, you know, and waiting for it to index and rank before I add MagicPage plugin. So that's what I'm doing right now. And that's where I just mentioned again, I'm having issues with some indexing right now, but I've got a couple sites that I built that I'm just waiting for me to get some better results organically with the pages that are currently published. And then I'm going to add MagicPage plugin to it and just duplicate those same, the service plus location page that is ranked. I'm just going to start building out with MagicPage plugin the surrounding pages. And I'm not going to rephrase it or anything. I'm just going to use the same damn content. All I'm going to do is obviously take the ranking page and tokenize it with all the you know, short codes or you know, X fields or whatever, so that when it goes to build out the pages, it'll swap it out with the appropriate location information, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the strategy I'm going. To me, it's a much easier, more logical way to build a site than trying to build a site with MagicPage plugin right off the bat. Just do what you already know how to do, which is rank, you know, build a regular WordPress site, rank a page. And once you have that page ranked, then add MagicPage and allow it to start building out pages surrounding it, right? So you get more reach, more exposure, and you can use it for a number of things, okay? So it's a really good question, though.